Truth Man here. So check this out, y'all. This what I mean by no matrix, no simping, all subjects channel 2. Like, only simps is gonna let this go without saying nothing. So this, one of my Facebook friends, I'm not gonna say their name, reposted something that somebody by the name of Zane posted. She says Nicole Murphy is 56 years old and just bagged Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. Marcus is 33. The older I get, the younger the men that try to holler at me get. I just don't like young dudes. She said, I learned my lesson. Too overly emotional and immature. But what I want to focus on is her last comment. But Nicole is simply living her best life, and I ain't mad at her. Let's talk about this double standard, man. I'm going to keep talking about it. Y'all going to see a lot of videos about this because this is one of the main problems. And today is Sunday, and we got Sunday Sermon Live coming up. But today, I want to also talk about this because this is one of the main problems. Make sure y'all don't see my house in the background. Everybody don't like No Matrix, but No Matrix ready. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna leave it like this for a second. Let me get out of here. But this double standard is ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous because I hear women, oh yeah, old creep, old pervert. When an older dude bag young women and get young women, it's always some type of insult. Just like when a guy is short or a guy is fat, it's always some type of insult. But when you say it about them, it's body shaming. Look, save it for another David. Look, we ain't going for the double standard. We ain't going for the double. How is she living her best life because young dudes want a piece? I mean, it's clearly obvious that Marcus Jordan has a thing for older women, and that's fine. That might be his type. And just like, if that's what she doing, that's what she doing. But when it's the other way around, I don't want to hear no insults. I don't want to hear it. When it's the other way around, I don't want to hear no insult. He ain't going to be able to do nothing with that. Man, how you know what I'm going to be able to do? How you know what another older man go? Man, let me tell you something. These old men is out here slaying. I told y'all about the dude that one of my relatives lived with, and he calls him the F machine. He said, because every time he look, he got a woman up in there. Got his tool in her mouth or some stuff. And this dude pushing 80. I'm not trying to hear it, man. Look at Al Pacino making babies at 82. See, y'all women don't want to admit this right here. That maybe it's something with you. Maybe it's something you not doing. You know, they just want to, oh, he got erectile dysfunction. Okay, let me ask you something. So, if his thing go up with another woman, do he got erectile dysfunction? Okay. That's just something you want to believe because you want to shoot down on him. You want to put him down. When you break up with a woman, you got the smallest wiener. It don't work. You fruity pebbles and everything else. You broke. You got a drinking problem if you drink. You got a gambling problem if you gamble. It's always you. It's never them. Never them. That's feminism at its finest. That's womanism at its finest. Just like for her to say that Nicole Murphy is living her best life, but I guarantee you, If an older dude, like let's say, like how they talked about Leonardo DiCaprio, because he like young women. Talked about him like a dog. Well, I heard he don't like women at all. They just beards and all this other weird stuff that people come up with to shoot down on men and to downplay men. I heard he don't even like women like that. They just shooting down. So, as long as stuff ain't fair, just so y'all women know, guys is waking up to the reality of how relationships just not fair. The double standards make them unfair. The family court make it unfair. So, if you want relationships to come back, then y'all need to do something as far as protesting to get the laws changed. And y'all need to stop it with this double standard. Y'all just cut it out. Stop it. Cut it out. Because as long as this stuff is going on, trust me, man, there's plenty of us. We not one, we are many in this manosphere. There's plenty dudes talking about this. Dudes just roasting, ripping all of y'all philosophies and all of y'all little antics to shreds. And it's gonna keep being that way. It's gonna keep being that way. Like, that's one of the things that I start waking back up, is I noticed like double standard where she had me under a severe double standard. And I started noticing, wait a minute, you tried to get on me about that. How many times you done did that? A lot of these women, you gonna have to stand on them, man, or they gonna mess your life up, or you ain't gonna accomplish nothing in life. Because the Most High is not going to be blessing or favoring you like that. Try not to use that word. Because you ain't on one accord. Like, you being led by a woman. You ain't going to get favored like that. Your woman is supposed to follow, not lead. If she's leading, you already know that you ain't going to get favored like that. And if you take the lead and she start rebelling, you might as well get rid of her, because you ain't gonna get favored, man. You ain't gonna get favored. Let somebody else have her. All that bad behavior is gonna come back on her. And she gonna get treated by the next dude. She gonna probably be in love with him. Especially if she ain't really been like having sex with you like that, or she ain't like this is where a lot of these women get caught up. The next dude liable not to even be better than you, but she just got a problem with you. So she'll think so, and she'll try to be in love with him. Get these women. Don't worry about it. And when they get treated, don't take them back. No second go rounds. No second go rounds. No second go around. I ain't gonna get into everything with my parents, but I told my father when he was still alive, I said, you's a good one. Ain't no way I would be doing what you doing. Like, after all the stuff that went down, he used to be around my mother like every day. And she, the one at the house, try to bring that up. Man, please, that is pure trash. My father was being trash doing that. He know he shouldn't have been doing that with all the stuff. I don't understand it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, but we got a couple videos, so I'm gonna end this one. We got a couple things I want to talk about today. And then we're going to go into Sunday Sermon Live. Later, I'll update the time. Make sure y'all there, man. And make sure y'all watch that stream from last night. Good Women Wear Art Thou. That got pretty interesting. Make sure y'all watch it. And watch it in its entirety, too.